I'm coming back in.
Man, oh man.
Mm-mm-mm.
We back at it again. Yo, what it do? It's Juice. We back here with another banger for y'all. As y'all can see, I don't know if y'all watched that last video. If you did watch that last video, go watch that last video. It was a banger. We were supposed to talk about the Super Bowl predictions along with the MVP talk, but we just got a little too into the MVP talks and we just forgot about the, Super Bowl predictions. So we just decided to make another video. So that's what we are here to do. Philadelphia Eagles, Kansas City Chiefs. Rematch from 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's looking real different. It's looking real different this year. They got Saquon. He's averaging 147 yards on the ground in the playoffs. Insane. And I think the favorites are the Chiefs, are like just barely.
Point and a half.
Favored. Barely favored.
Mm-hmm.
So we are here to talk about obviously our predictions. And I'm sitting here saying it can go either way. Philly washing them.
Oh,
Washing like a washing machine. I think it's a 10-score game.
10 score?
Maybe 10 score, maybe 10 score. I'm bugging. 10-point game. I don't know what I'm talking about. 10-point game, maybe 14-point game. Give me Saquon to have himself.
It's his birthday.
Have himself a day.
His birthday.
I think it's Cooper DeJean's birthday too. It's a lot of people expecting the Chiefs to three-peat, and I just don't think it'll happen. Not this year. But there are some concerns on that Philly side, like Jalen Carter is a concern.
He's still going to play.
He's going to play. We just don't know where this random illness came from. Brandon Graham, he is questionable to play. I think he got off IR. He's been practicing this week. So I expect him to play as well. This might be his farewell, might be his last.
Yeah.
And I think Philly wins. I think Brandon goes out on top. I think Hurts gets his ring. And I think Saquon moves into some real spicy all-time debate. I think he does, but give me Philly by 2 scores.
2 scores is interesting. Especially since the Chiefs been in 1-score games, seems like all year. So this is tough because I had the Eagles going to Super Bowl. Honestly, I only picked the Ravens because I thought it'd be fun, but they didn't make it. So Kansas City's back with a 3-peat opportunity on the line this time around, and I don't know if they win. I feel like maybe Travis retires. And then you have the Eagles. Their storylines is, could this be AJ Brown's last season with them? Especially what's been going on behind the scenes, controversy. Then you have people talking about Nick Sirianni a lot. Is he really the right coach to get the job done in Philly? You can get him there, but is he going to finish the job? A lot of questions. If the Eagles lose, but they have a lot of cap space too, because I think next year Hurts will be the highest paid player at $21 million on their roster. So that's interesting. I have some stats I think memorized. Shout out Michael Chase. We were talking about it. Some guy I work with, do sports with as well, and he wrote an article on it. And if you want to be honest, the Eagles won the game in the Super Bowl in terms of what they did to keep the Chiefs away. It was really in the second half they couldn't get the stops when necessary against Mahomes. They dominated time of possession. I think it was 34 minutes to 23 minutes. They could do the same thing with Saquon this season. or this game at least. And then you have the turnover battle. Both teams really don't turn over the ball this year. In that game, obviously Hurts had that one fumble, kind of changed the game a little bit for the Chiefs to score off that fumble as well. And you know the Chiefs actually outran the Eagles in that Super Bowl. I think it was like 180 to 115 or something. Total yards on the ground. Uh, so there's a lot of similarities in how the teams still play nowadays. I mean, obviously you have Vic Fangio now in defensive coordinator. We'll see what he's going to do to dial up against Bottom Patrick Mahomes. Chiefs like running a lot of quick pass, short routes, and that's what the Eagles give up a lot as well because they want to have a pass rush and allow, because Mahomes, especially, when teams get down because the Eagles running game early, they'll allow the short stuff, just for their pass rush to get through like Jalen Carter's been doing all year. And you brought up Brandon Graham. I don't think he really needs to play in this game. I think they'll use him situational. He hasn't played in a while. I think throwing him back in there, could you know could hinder some minutes from some other guys that have been balling for that front seven this year. Um, but I think, like I said in the wild card prediction video, like the Eagles have the best roster. Uh, I feel like they'll win the game. I picked them to win the Super Bowl in the video, so I'll stick with that. It's definitely going to be a hard one to choose. I'd say it would be, if I had to pick the final score, 27-23 Philly. Um, I think Saquon probably gets 120 yards. But I also think Hurts has a really good game. I think he's learned. Well, not that he didn't play bad. I mean, good in the first Super Bowl he was in, but I think that turnover. He's going to play, obviously control the ball more. Um, just be able to be that guy. Just don't do too much, and especially they get up early. I think the Eagles got this. But then again, like I said, they controlled the time possession the last time. You know, and obviously that call against James Bradbury late kind of cost them a little bit of a chance at winning the game because it was a third down, and then the Chiefs just nailed it out from there in the first Super Bowl meeting. But I definitely think it's gonna be an interesting Super Bowl. Um, Statistically, obviously, the Eagles are favored as well, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Not big Fangio. Defensive side, they've held opponents, I think, to 18 points a game this season. And the Chiefs haven't scored over 30. I think they scored over 30 once this season. And then I think they beat the Bills by barely getting 30, or was it 29? I think it was 32. Um, so I think they only scored 30 twice. So it's definitely going to be in the game. I think it's going to be in the 20s. At least I really don't see it getting to the 30s again, like it did in the first Super Bowl.
I see the Eagles getting in the 30s.
They,
I see them getting in the 30s.
I don't know. Steve Spagnuolo got a good defense too in Kansas City.
I don't know, man. See, I feel like this is going to show why Hurts is that. I don't think the NFC really has a guy at the quarterback position that can say they're at the top of the NFC. AFC, Pat, Josh, Marr, Burrow. You could throw CJ Stroud. They got Justin Herbert's flirting around in there. NFC don't really got the guy. Hurts could be there. Goff, playing well, but the guy, Dak, no. Daniels made his case, but it's his rookie season, so we got to give him some time. But he's coming out strong. Jalen Hurts has a chance to be like, yo, I'm that guy. I will be the top of the end. I will be that guy in the NFC. The best QB in the NFC. And I feel like with a ring, he would move to 5th in the league. He would move into the top 5 in the league. Obviously, there'd be some. Oh yeah, Saquon Barkley. Oh well, he had a great defense. Oh well, so people are going to make him a little lower, maybe around that 6 to 8.
Mm-hmm.
But to me personally, I feel like he would be 5 if he wins the ring. If he plays decently well and wins, yeah. But if he has an amazing game and wins, like last time,
Right.
maybe we talk about something else. Maybe we'll talk about something else. Like if Saquon was shut out and you were forced to have Jalen Hurts go win you the game, and he does, we could be having a different conversation.
Right.
But
excited.
I think Philly got it, bro. I think Philly can do it since 2018. It's been 8 years. 8 years.
Oh, it was 17. Maybe been 2018.
It was 18. It was 2018.
Yeah.
But that's tough, man. Cool little quick little video just so y'all see the vibes. But hey, let us know what you guys think down below. Who's winning the Super Bowl? Let us know your finals MVP, Super Bowl MVP. Let us know your Super Bowl MVP. I think it's gonna be Saquon.
I low key think it's Hurts.
Fair.
I low key think it's Hurts, man.
That's fair, man. That's fair. But y'all let us know, and we'll see y'all after the Super Bowl with our, post game. Post game interviews. Hey,
post game
interviews. Something in the works.
We might go down there for it. Be on the field.
Let us know. We got the microphones. We're gonna interview the players. Like, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of interviews, go peep that new short, our most recent short. J. Lou.
Yes, sir.
We interview
in the streets. People. Maybe we'll interview y'all one day, man. Come across y'all, man.
Let us know, man. But hey, until the next video, it's your boys Juice and Lou, and we out of here. Peace.